heard, do we have any training for the net this evening? If so, will the trainer please call net control at this time?
Net control, this is K4 KCF, Kilo 4 Kilo, Charlie Foxtrot. Please check me in, and I have training.
K4 KCF. Kevin, go ahead with your training.
Good evening, folks. I'll be doing some training this evening. Again, my name is Kevin, Kilo 4 Kilo, Charlie Foxtrot. You can reach me at my ARRL.net email address. Tonight, we thought we'd go over some of the training for the NWS SkyWarn reporting criteria, specifically for Rutherford County ARES. So in short, you're going to want to do a what, when, and where. You're going to want to be careful to use your call sign, preferably phonetically. There's a lot of static on the airwaves during a storm event, especially with a lot of lightning like tonight's. You're also going to want to use the nearest crossroads or mile markers if available. So as well, when, use just standard time for that, and where, basically the crossroads. But for what, the criteria gets a little bit different. You'll notice there's a couple exclusions. We don't really need to know about lightning or necessarily rain, but we do have these items listed below. So first off is a tornado. Obviously, that's reporting criteria. Secondly is a funnel cloud, especially if it's organized, persistent, and has a sustained rotation. Any wall clouds or shelf clouds, if they're organized, persistent, and also have sustained rotations. Hail is a reporting criteria, but please note that hail needs to be about a quarter size, 1 inch or greater. Otherwise, pea-size hail is of note, but not necessarily reporting criteria. Wind gusts in excess of 58 miles per hour, and you should specify whether you're estimating it or using an actual device to measure it. For flooding, you're going to want to report if there's flooding to roads, homes, or businesses. And then reportable criteria is storm damage. So any damage to structures like roofs, siding, windows, etc. Any damage to vehicles, including farm equipment and machinery. And this can come from hail or wind. You're also going to want to report downed trees, especially if they're over roads and including large limbs. And lastly, you're going to want to report any impacts to power or telephone poles or those lines. So those are some basics for the reporting criteria. I'll go ahead and make a video on this and post it to my YouTube page. If you'd like to see that, you can contact me by emailing me at k4kcf@arrl.net. With that, back to net control, W4HBZ.
Thank you for that training. Does any station need a fill or have any comments on any of the information that was just shared?